Hello everyone, I'm Olsen. Today we are doing a very specific, reproducible real-world test. Audials Video 2026 on PC for streaming capture. Is it actually worth it? And what is the core difference between Audials Video versus StreamFab? Let me give you the one-sentence conclusion first. Audials is more like recording, while StreamFab is more like downloading the original file. One is recording, the other is downloading. Here is the quick method. I'm using the same Windows 11 machine, the same Wi-Fi, and the exact same source episode. HBO Max, Euphoria, Season 1, Episode 1. I am judging with 4 metrics, i.e. clarity, convenience, the pain of post-organization, and how smooth it is to get started. Let's look at Audials first. I'm on the trial version, and here is the first critical part. The trial only lets me record the first 10 minutes. That means you cannot really verify full episode stability. 10 minutes being fine does not equal 15 minutes being fine. Now, I will let the screen run for a bit so you can see how it behaves. Audials is essentially playback-driven. The content plays, it captures, and generates a new file. Also, a quick correction, Audials does not necessarily require you to sit and watch it. You can use the internal browser or configure Chrome, Edge, or Firefox and let it run. But here is the catch. If you want background recording, do not minimize the playback window. Do not open new tabs and do not do heavy work on the same PC. Audials' own guidance warns that these behaviors can cause recording issues. After recording, we check media info. Here are 4 things that actually matter. First, clarity. This one came out at 720p, so yes, the blurriness is explainable. Second, duration. The trial is 10 minutes, so you only get a 10-minute fragment. Third, subtitles. Recording outputs are often see is what you say, so subtitles are usually less convenient to manage later than file-based downloads. Fourth, library info. Here is my biggest complaint. The metadata is not complete. The description, season, and episode info are missing. If you are building media library, that is painful. One more experience point. Async capture too. Even if you can cut them later, it becomes a patching up job. So the convenience score drops. Why the blur? Why the A's? First, streaming often uses adaptive quality. This which varies based on network conditions. Apple's HLS documentation says the client switches the most appropriate variant based on the measured period. Second, some platforms may deliver A's through the same stream as the content, so recording can capture them together. This is not always your fault, it is often just the cost of the recording route. One more thing with starting, WebView 2. I will be honest, I have to complain, seeing that pop up the first time really ruins the vibes. But audio support is clear. WebView 2 is a Microsoft component needed mostly for video recordings. If it fails, you can see blank windows or recording related issues. So restart first if needed, reinstall WebView 2 per their guide, and continue. To summarize Audials in one sentence, the trial restrictions are harsh, only 10 minutes, and the recording route naturally pays the cost in clarity, A's, and organization. And remember, Audio selding is up to 1080p. Now switch to StreamFab video downloader. In the settings, I selected full 4K resolution, H.265 codec, English 5.1 audio, and subtitles remixed into file. In one sentence, it is closer to pulling down a finished file, not screen recording. Now here is the key, the speed advantage. StreamFab ran around 3.1 megabytes per second, so it used close to 80% of my bandwidth. If your internet speed is fast enough, the download speed will be even faster. The result? The full 4K episode, 53 minutes and 37 seconds long, finished in 24 minutes and 17 seconds. After the download, we check media info again, the same 4 human points. First, clarity. It is 4K, the quality seldom is higher. Second, audio. 5.1 surround sound matters for TV and soundbar users. Third, subtitles. You can see an independent subtitle track. With remarks, subtitles travel with the file. It is much easier later. Fourth, library info. The title, season, episode, and description come out together. This is a huge time saver for media libraries. Quick recap, Audials Video 2026 is the recording rate, up to 1080p, more like capturing what plays on screen. StreamFab Video Downloader is the download rate up to 4K, more like feeding your bandwidth and running your task. One sentence to choose: if you occasionally record a clip and watchable is enough, try Audials. But if you want higher quality, 4K versus 1080p, faster full episode completion, easier subtitles, complete metadata, and less organization work, this comparison is clear. StreamFab is more like a productivity tool. Do just one action. Try StreamFab for free from the description. Run the episode you watch most often, and you immediately feel the difference between recording and downloading. I'm Wilson. See you in the next time.